Okay, everybody get where you were.
Yeah, right here.
All right, this looks very similar to what I saw when I pulled up right there.
Okay.
Oh wait, like this.
Okay, so now we're going to get Rob into position.
It was behind that dead tree, straight up from where you were.
Ask him any prints.
Pretty heavy brush here. Give me a minute.
We're going to zoom.
Remember to look for footprints.
Yeah.
I think I see the girl's tent right behind it. That guy was watching the girls.
So once you get up there into the tree line where you are, straight ahead, you'll want to try and take 2 big steps to your left to cross that deadfall tree in the middle into the other patch of trees on your left.
Got it. So I'm still about 15 feet away.
He looks so
I
tiny.
am so zoomed. Yeah.
He looks so little.
You can barely make him out. I'm not even sure the camera's picking him up.
With the binoculars, I can barely see.
That thing was twice as
You're
big.
You're right there.
This is how I remember this tree right here. That skinny tree that
Exactly,
he's at.
that's it. It's
This
the
is the
skinny
view.
tree. It
This
is.
view right here.
Okay, so he
That
does
skinny
need to
one
move
in
to his
between.
left.
Where's the skinny tree? Okay.
See where he is?
Just directly like this.
There's a tiny
Tiny skinny sliver of a tree between the big dead tree on the
Yes,
right
that's
and the
exactly where
pine
it
tree
was.
on the left.
We were just a little bit too far to the right. You're right. So he's right where it is right now.
Yep. It's
Same
perfect.
spot.
Okay.
Same spot.
You're perfect, right where you are.
Right there.
So right in this area there is broken vegetation. It looks like strawberry plants, wild strawberry. That's been trampled down on right in this
Oh, we can
15-foot
see that.
area right here.
Saw his arm.
Can you wave again?
Thank you. I was just going to say put it straight up. There you go.
There he is, right there.
I wish he had some in his hand.
Now much
waiting
better.
for
Now
height.
much better.
Okay, Mitch, can you find a long stick, tie your shirt to it, and wave it up in the air so we can try and get a height estimate?
That'll help you quite a bit.
Got it.
Like
All right,
that.
here comes
More
here
flat.
comes the flag waving, shirt waving. Ready?
Ready?
Can't see it.
That's too high.
Oh, there it is.
That's almost.
It's just a
Yeah.
little bit under that snag right there. You see where the top of his shirt is, where it's hitting? It's just under that.
Yeah, it was.
So bring it down about a foot.
Oh, I would feel
Right
short.
there.
Now wave it.
I don't know.
It's-
I think it was taller than that.
It's right at that snag.
Okay.
That's exactly where it is.
All right. Well, how tall?
You
is
agree?
Okay.
Everyone else agree?
I thought it a little taller myself.
Okay, well, we can use that point of that.
Snag.
Hey, Mitch, that piece of wood, there's a limb that's right about level with that shirt. Make note of that as a reference when we get up there for height.
On your left side.
Roger.
Yeah, just maybe walk straight across.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
can
right
see it
there.
right
See it
there.
right there.
Okay, now walk all the way back to your left to that dead, well, sort of. I don't know if you
Just keep
can
going
see it.
until we
Just
tell them to stop.
walk to your left until we tell you to stop.
He's not having an easy time.
No, it is. I think the terrain is a lot different than we think.
Okay. I think as far as size-wise and
Wow.
location-wise, we pretty much got it.
Okay.
Wow.
We got pretty much all we're gonna.
Mitch, can you tell us how difficult it is for you to move up there?
Pretty difficult. I'm stepping over a large deadfall tree.
Wow.
Okay, I think we've pretty much got everything we're going to get from this angle. We're going to head on up there. Okay, so you're up on the hill above the sighting location. There are people camping here. They're not here at the moment. We're going to drop over the edge and document anything that was found at the location. Are you recommending through here?
Yeah, if you want to get a clear shot of me, come to your right about another 8 feet and approach the bushes. You'll be able to get a shot of me.
Okay.
This is pretty much where I was directed.
Okay.
I'm right in line, as you see, with the
yep.
dead tree.
We were right out there. Perfect. Okay. And as I come down, I want you to point out anything that you found as by way of broken vegetation, footprints, anything like that.
This is not the easiest of areas to navigate.
Okay, everybody use extreme caution coming through here. There's a lot of things to trip on. Okay. So I'm seeing crushed vegetation right here. I'm seeing crushed vegetation right here that is wilted, matted down, right in there. Okay, there's some more that's bent over that way. Okay.
Okay, so
And
right. So here, so this is right where I am is pretty much where you all feel that he was, she was.
yes, this is the spot they directed you to?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to come around, note the crushed vegetation here. Not seeing anything that looks specifically like a footprint other than just the broken and wilting plants. There's some more here.
You can come in right here, Barb,
Okay.
to your left. Yeah.
There's broken vegetation leading this way, right there. Okay, so
you
this
go.
is the spot.
Mm-hmm. Now you have.
Right on.
Yeah, I did not do that.
Okay.
All these were here.
Okay.
This is obviously trampled down right here.
This is where he was. So we have this broken one. We have another broken one over there.
Did you do this here too?
No, I believe not.
Okay.
So yes, right here, that's also crushed. This is very cool. Peter is standing next to the spot where it was located. How tall are you, Peter?
I am 5'9".
Okay. And this was where were you waving the flag at that they were saying was the correct height?
She was saying that. Now that I look at it, that would be accurate. 'Cause that's
This
pretty
here?
tall.
So from ground level, here's
Well,
human level, human height. Guy's standing here where I'm at, and it's
Although I still
that
thought
much
it
farther.
looked taller than that.
And you thought it was taller? So
Yeah,
we can say between 10 and 11 feet tall. From where the ground was
Right.
crushed
And we don't have a tape
to
measure.
this limb
Sam had
is approximately 10 feet. Okay? From the crushed vegetation beside the tree where the witness account was to this limb, yes, that's how tall it was, which is close to twice the height of everybody standing here. So from here, you saw it go this way.
Yeah, right here because it started in the middle of there and it came behind here, and then it went that way.
So this is about where it dropped down.
That's what I was
right
gonna
here.
say. I bet
This
you
is
in
what
that
this is all
vegetation.
got crushed when it dropped down, and then it moved that way. Now, if you look at what's over here, there is a lot of debris and vegetation and dried sticks, and this is not an easy move through here. So, how many steps did you say it took to walk through there?
No more. 2.
2. So it went from there to over here in 2 steps through all of this. Is that correct?
That's
About,
correct.
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely correct.
That's really cool. Well, you can see we've got another crushed spot
I
there.
honestly think it's probably bigger than 10 feet. myself.
Well, we're going with a minimum
Yeah.
minimum
Minimum
of 10
10
feet.
Okay.
And so crushed spot here, where he probably dropped there, step over here. I'm seeing the next broken vegetation. Possibly in here, it looks like there's some things that might be bent in there. Yeah, there is so much stuff in here. Oh, what do we got down here? There's an impression in the dirt here. It's hard to say. It's just pressed down. There's no definition. Yeah, I can barely even get through here. Oh, we have a freshly broken stick right here. You see this? So I think I'm above where he walked.
And the funny thing is he walked like he was walking on sidewalk.
Like he was shuffling sideways and then shuffled back.
Very smooth.
Yes. Very.
Wow.
It made it look like he was on absolutely flat ground. I thought that it was just like up there.
I thought
Wow.
he was walking like right up there on flat.
Now, do we want this on video, and maybe do you want to come here and shoot that? Their tent is exactly in line with
Yeah.
with the dead tree and the siding. It's right there.
Yeah. So we were suspecting that he was probably here watching these ladies.
So maybe look at this area
Okay.
right here, because this is the cover here for
That's the
them.
hiding.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing any more broken vegetation, anything.
Look at the limb right in front of you.
Yeah, that's this. I don't know if it's really fresh or not. It's bright. We've got this. This could be new. I'm not sure how old that is because it's been in the sun, hot sun all morning. It could easily have dried. It looks right here. We have another break. And actually, I can't really get there from here, but it does look as though there's some vegetation that's been bent back in that direction.
Right here, you'll see you can lift the camera up and you'll see it, and you can bring it down.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like a perfect blind to stay back and check this campsite up here. And then, yeah, we were right down there.
Looking at it today from yesterday, I don't even know how I seen it.
I'm awestruck.
That's me too. I
Very
was up here
awestruck.
thinking, how did they see it? It's a long distance.
Yeah.
At
It must
least
have been
200
And this
massive.
vegetation is so thick and deep and difficult to move through. But you can obviously see where something large was standing right there. So, all right, very good, guys. Thank you very much. It goes here, all the way around, back there. That is really cool.
Massive. And that took a lot of work.
If you guys want to come in, make sure you come in at entrance. They're south, east, and west, always.
Well, thank you for the direction. If you could guide us through this, Courtney, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, so the circumference all the way around is 25 feet from the center, which is where you do the smudging. There's always a north, east, and a south entrance.
Okay.
You always want to enter through the entrance and exit the same way.
Okay.
Bad.
We're
omen.
entering
You
at the
never
entrance.
want to stand in the center of the center circle.
Okay.
And
So-
if you really look at the rocks, they're really embedded. So
Oh,
by
yeah.
the look of the rocks, it's been here in between 50 and 100 years.
Wow. This is really cool.
I'm thinking that the Umatilla tribe probably still uses it by the look of some of the rocks that are on top.
But it's been
and-
kept updated.
Yeah, and there's actually still some smudge in the smudge circle.
Wow.
They don't do much. They're just enough to get the smoke.
the ugly part and got the pretty
So there's
part.
a few burnt things down in there. That's really neat. So tell us again what this was used for.
A Native American medicine circle.
And this is for spiritual ceremonies.
Yes.
So
Okay.
how exactly did you find it?
I've literally kind of stumbled upon it. We were coming up here, and I knew that they were coming up there, and me and Sam were just walking up, and I noticed there was a line of rocks, and the line of rocks kind of started to circle, and I was like, wait, it keeps going. So I said, Sam, you go that way, and I'll go this way, and we ended up the same, and we actually got the measuring tape out, and it was measured 25 feet exactly at from center,
From center, from every direction.
from every direction,
That's really awesome.
and got the compass out
Okay.
to look at the openings,
Wow.
and they're
And
exact.
the openings are directly across from each other.
Yeah.
So
If
we
you-
have one,
So
the one
go
we
s-
came
go s-
through.
Stand right there, Mitch, in the opening. And
That
then you see
opening?
the circle.
Opening. And there's the other one.
Here's another one, and then
Wow.
there's also one over here.
That is
Behind
so
you is the
neat.
other entrance.
See, it virtually disappears over here under the probably what was a marmot hole, where the excavations have
Yep.
been.
You can see just a couple rocks right here.
Yeah, just
and here,
showing
And
peak,
then the marmot holes, yeah, and then there's a couple rocks that continue right here.
and then it goes on around.
I'm thinking, if you think about Native American legend, the Sasquatch and the natives commune together in these circles.
Wow.
Yeah, there could be a big marvin in there.
And then
Very
it was
cool.
just really weird that we had seen the Sasquatch there, and then I stumbled upon this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're directly right in line.
Yeah, right in line, and just right over there where you saw it.
Yeah.
Sasquatch sighting was right up here, and just below it.
It's totally connected.
I
Yeah.
really do believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were back in the trees back there, heard the first vocalization. Now that was before we were even out here.
Correct.
Okay.
Immediately after the first vocalization, it was not nearly as loud as the vocalization I heard here, but immediately after I heard a truck come over the crest of the hill right here and coming down, so I kind of discounted a little bit, thinking, oh, that's just the sound of the gravel with the truck.
Okay.
But it did. I definitely heard something, and it was exactly the same vocalization I heard here, but much more muted.
Okay.
And this is long before anyone was over down here.
Okay.
So
So to be clear, the one up there was louder, or the one that was here was louder?
Here.
Okay. All right.
very loud.
Okay. So
So loud that it shook my insides, and it felt like it enveloped the whole mountainside.
wow.
And I remember being very alone because I looked around. I started to run out to the middle here. I had my guitar case, and I looked around to see if anyone was hearing this. Are you guys hearing? I waited for just like 30 seconds to hear I was going to hear another one, and decided what to do. Do I stay, or do I go down there and alert everybody? So I decided to just alert everybody. So I actually tore down the hill. I ran as fast as I could with my guitar case down the hill.
in position down here.
Okay. We're ready when you are. Okay.
Okay,
vocalization
quiet,
coming.
everybody.
Quiet on the set.
She's going to start right now.
Did he do it?
Okay, Claire's done. Here goes Peter, or Rob.
We got nothing. We got nothing up here. Nothing.
He messed it up. He had a teenager moment.
Okay, have him do it one more try.
Edit that out.
I will not. It was beautiful. Okay, that very clearly sounded like Rob. Did it sound like what you heard?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so
Can you have him do it again?
can you do that one more time?
Taking a drink of water. He's going to give it another shot right now.
Okay, ready when he is. That's not it? Okay, thank you very much. We got that. Stay put, please.
Okay. Is it you rolling?
I'm rolling.
It was a similar, but much louder.
Yeah, that would not rattle your chest.
Much louder, but it was similar, very similar timbre to what he's doing, what Rob's doing. It wasn't a woo, or it was very steady, and it kept ascending.
Okay.
But it was almost the same length as what he was doing.
Okay.
But it was so loud. It was just
Bigger than that.
coming
And
off.
to me, that clearly sounded like Rob. You know, there was no mistaking that was Rob's
We have a
voice.
heavy wind, which is going to knock down. Obviously, it was very still,
Yeah.
as it is at sunset, right? Completely still, no wind. So atmospherics are playing into this.
Okay, so
Rob could be about 10 or 12 decibels higher than he was.
Yeah, okay. Right, because the first time he did it, we didn't hear anything from him over there. We didn't hear Claire at all. All right,
Clear at
so
all.
I'm
And
gonna
so
walk.
We don't have this on video yet. I heard two vocals, and sorry, I didn't put this in. I heard the loud one, and I said, holy shit, and started to walk over here, and then I heard the second one about 5 seconds to 10 seconds after, coming from the direction of where the sighting was. It sounded like on top of the hill here.
Okay,
It was a similar but it was much quicker.
okay.
And it did have more of a feminine voice. So it was almost immediately after the vocalization up here. And then I looked over there and said, oh shit, they're talking to each other. And then
Okay.
that's when I got really excited.
Okay.
And I knew that I had to go down and share this with everybody. So it was
Okay.
2 vocals.
Okay.
And let's also state for the record that Claire had done her vocal before Rob's.
Yes. And we could not hear Claire up here at all. There was not even an inkling of her voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right, cool.
All right. Thank you.
I'm going to move on to the ladies, and we're going to do it again and see what it sounds like to them. And where were you when you heard the grunt?
Oh, well down. The first bump where the gully starts, well down.
Right
I
about there?
looked in this field right here for it, for what
Really?
made the noise. Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously there's no cover. I'm like, how could I hear a
Yeah. Okay.
just coming up?
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was weird. And I
Okay.
back,
Okay.
as is my nature.
Mitch had been down in the camp, said there was something going on, so we all booked it up here. I turned because our tent's over there so I could get Debbie because Debbie was laying down. And I got to about here and heard a yell, sounded like from over there,
From that side.
from that side.
Okay. And what you just heard Rob do, was that similar to what you heard?
I'd like to hear it again.
We will have him do it.
Yeah.
Could you hear Claire at all when she?
No, I couldn't hear
couldn't
Claire.
either.
And actually what I heard from Rob wasn't loud enough. What I heard was really loud and it was very clear that it was over here.
Okay.
To
All
me.
right. Well, we're going to cue him to do it again. All right. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, then we're gonna give it a go. He's going right now.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
That wasn't what I heard.
No?
No,
Okay.
it was his was longer than the one I heard. One I heard was louder and it came from over there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And to
That
me,
wasn't
that
me.
is very obviously Rob yelling.
Yeah.
That's his
Yeah.
voice. There would be no mistake for anybody hearing that was Rob. All right. Cool.